all, welcome back to Tephection, your dose of innovation intersecting technology and pharmacy. I'm your host, Blessing Wisdom, pharmacy student by day, mobile application engineer also by day. Cause who needs sleep, right? If you're new here, welcome, you're just in time. This is our first full episode after our relaunch, and we're going straight into the good stuff, cause why not? Today, we're talking about Pharmacy School 2.0. Plus, I'll be sharing some game-changing tech tips to make your learning journey smoother, whether you're in pharmacy school or just a lifelong learner. Let's be real, pharmacy school can be hard. Which school isn't? As a pharmacy student, I'll say we've been known for reading a lot, plus having massive textbooks that could double as gym weights. At least that's what some of my friends in other departments says. And endless memorization of drug names that sound like someone sneezed while typing. But things are changing, I beg. Around the world, the pharmacy classroom of 2025 has evolved. We now have virtual reality labs where you can produce compounding without wasting actual materials. Digital patient simulators that respond to medications in real time. AI-powered adaptive learning systems that focus on your weak areas. Collaborative digital workspaces where we solve clinical cases together. And listen, I'm not saying technology has made pharmacy school easy, but it's definitely made it more engaging and practical. Because you'll agree with me that when some of our lecturers say some things, it sounds so abstract. The most exciting part is that schools are finally acknowledging that in the real world, we'll have access to reference materials. The focus is shifting from memorizing everything to knowing how to find and apply information quickly as pharmacists. And as someone who has panicked before exams, have found some ways to make pharmacy school a bit easier to go through. Now, let me put you on some tech tools that have literally saved my pharmacy school journey. And trust me, you may not be told this in orientation. For me, I love listening to podcasts, and I can't start these tips without talking about AI and podcasts. First up, Google Notebook LM. Yes, it's a website. It's a research assistant, and it can be used in note-taking too. One of my favorite features is the audio overview feature, where AI uses sources such as notes or text to create an audio summary, which I call a podcast. It also has a collaboration feature where study groups update shared notebooks in real time. If you haven't been using this for your notes, maybe you should try it out. Now, using AI for exam preparations. And no, I don't mean asking ChatGPT to take your exams. I'm talking about using AI ethically to enhance your learning. One of my favorite techniques is using AI to generate practice questions. Here's my process. I take my lecture notes on, say, antihypertensive medications and ask an AI tool to create different types of questions, multiple choice questions about drug classifications, case scenarios. But here's a tip. I always verify the AI-generated content against reliable sources. AI sometimes can hallucinate facts, and the last thing you need is to memorize incorrect information. Remember, the goal isn't to use AI to avoid learning. It is to enhance how you learn and prepare for real-world practice, including pharmacy practice. Other ways you can use technology to learn are using AI to create flashcards for quick revision, YouTube videos, and WhatsApp or Telegram study group chats where you can ask questions and have calls. All right, time for our drug of the episode. Today, we're talking about amlodipine, a medication you've probably heard of if you know someone with high blood pressure. The generic name is amlodipine. And for the mechanism of action, amlodipine is a calcium channel blocker. that inhibits calcium influx into vascular smooth muscle and cardiac muscle, causing vasodilation and reducing blood pressure. It is primarily used for hypertension and angina pectoris. Amlodipine is great for long-term blood pressure control. It can cause side effects like swelling in the legs due to fluid retention. So if you see your uncle complaining about swollen feet while taking amlodipine, now you know why. And that's it for today's dose of innovation. We've discussed how technology is evolving pharmacy education, some tech hacks to make learning journeys smoother, and tackled the reality of what actually works. You can be assured that the data consumption for these tools is low. So tell me, what tech tools are you using in your education? Have you tried using AI for exam preparation? Feel free to drop your questions and comments in our comment section or send a direct message to us on Instagram at Tephection. Stay tuned for our next episode, and guess what drug for the next episode will be. You can suggest questions you'd like me to cover about it. If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe, share with a friend, and leave a review. It helps the podcast grow and we will be so helpful. Until next time, this is Tephection, a dose of innovation. Stay curious, stay innovative, and let's make magic happen.